Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do an expert Killer Sudoku on my iPad. Let's get into it. Before I do, I will talk about what the rules are. So every cage needs to add up to the top number of that cage. So 7. So this could be 1 and 6, this could be 3 and 4, or it could be 2 and 5, and it could be in any of those orders, but it must add up to 7. Every row, that's a column, every row and every square must add up, must have the numbers, unique numbers 1 through to 9, as each cage must have a unique number. The little secret that I'll tell you about is that the 1 to 9 in here adds up to 45. So what I look for is I actually look for loose cages, and I'll show you what that looks like in a bit later on as I go through the puzzle. Anyway, I hopefully explained that well enough, and we'll make a start. So that's a 9 there, because it's the only number that can be there, because it's a single number, and a 3 here. What do we got? So what I do see is I see this spare cage comes over these two. So remember how one cage adds up to 40, one box adds up to 45, the second box adds up to 45. If I add up all these numbers, it's going to be above 90, 45 plus 45. So let's see how much it's over by. So 11 plus 20 is 31, 41, 49, 60 plus 30 is 96. So that's 6. So this should be a 6 because it's over 90 by 6. So there you go. Now what we can do here is we can now figure out this row, because there's a spare cage there. So 5 plus 21 is 26, plus 6 is 32, 13 will get me to 45, 13 from 17 is 4. So there you go. This is just some of the maths that I use to do it. Now there's going to be multiple choices of maths here, but we'll see how we go. Alright, we've actually got another row here that's got a spare cage. So 4 plus 9 is 13, plus 7 is 20, plus 22 is 42, so this is going to be a 3 here. Now we're going to have a 3 up here somewhere. So this could be 3 and 2, 3 and 5, 3 and 7. I just don't know which order, what that number's going to be yet. Alright, so 13 can either be, so 13, which is 17 minus 4, can either be 6 and 7, can't be that. 9 and 4, can't be that. So this is a 5 and 8 pair. But I just don't know what the order. Because this is 16, the only two numbers that add up to 16 is 7 and 9. Because the 9's used here, this is going to be a 6 and 8. But once again, don't know much about it. We can see here 6 can't be in this column. 6 can't be in this because this has to be 6 and 6, which can't be unique. So 6 is going to be in here. So this is going to be 6, 1 and 2. I've got a lot going on and still got nothing going on, so it's interesting, this puzzle. So what else can we see? 20, so 31, so these are going to add up to 14. 22 here needs a 9. So what I mean by that is, if I take 3 unique numbers that isn't a 9, so let's say 6, 7, 8, that adds up to 21. So 9 must be in here. Then from there, 9 can either be 8 and 5, or it can be 6 and 7. So 2 and 5 is here, so 1 and 6 is here. So this can't be a 6. This can only be 1 and 8, or 2 and 7. The reason I love these puzzles is because it tests my logic. It keeps testing. So if that's 11, that's 31, that's 14. These add up to 10, 21, 29. So this is 15 here. Is that right? 15 doesn't add up. What's going on here? So 6 plus 14 plus 6, this is 9. 6, so this is 36, that adds up to 9. So if that's 9, this is going to be 2, 10, 20. That doesn't add up either. Ah, because I've got to take the 6 off. Okay. If I take the 6 off, that's 14, which makes sense. And this is going to be 9. So 9, this can't be a 7. So if this is a one of these is a 3, this is either going to be 1 and 4, or sorry, if this is a 3, this is going to be 1 and 5 or 2 and 4. So what we've got here, we've got a 9 here. 9 can't be in this box because that'd be 9 and 3, and I've got a 3 here. This can't be 9 because it'd be 9 and 0 and 0. So 9 is going to be either here or here. So that's interesting. This can't be 9 and 4 because I've already got a 4. So 9 is going to be down here, which means 9's up here and 9's there, one of these two. 8 and 5. So 3, 2 and 4, 1 and 5. So that's 1 and 5 or 1 and 5 there with 2 and 4. 21. What we got here? 10 plus 22 is 32, plus 5 is 37. So this is going to be, these two are going to be 8. Does that really help me? Not particularly. So this is 6, 1, 2. So this can be 7 and 5 or 4 and 8. Seven can't be here. 7 can be here. 7 can be here and here. Okay. So 9, that leaves me 12. So that could be 2, 3, 4, which it can't be that because that'll take out that 5 there. Alright, this is not going according to plan at the moment. 21, 13, 5. Do I see anything there? Let's add up this. 11 plus 9 is 20, 28, 38. No, too many numbers, so not worth doing that. Okay. 11 plus 10 is 21, 24, 40, 52. So this is 7 as well. So this can't be 1 and 6. It can be 4 and 3 or 5 and 2. Hmm. 14, 3, 5. Okay. Come on, where are you? 22, 6, 7. So if this is 6 and 7, so 9, 6, 7, that would mean that this would have to be 2 and 5. This would have to be 8 and 1. If it's 8 and 5, this would have to be 6 and 1. And this would be 7 and 2. They both work. So 9 is there. 20 plus 15 is 35, so that's 10. So they can't be a 5, which is interesting, but not really. It can't be 9 and 1. So 1 and 6 or 1 and 7. 8 and 2 works. 7 and 3 does not work. So 9 and 1, 6 and 4 works. Got 8 and 2 or 6 and 4. That's 24. 24, that's 21. So that can be no lower. Well, I've got 1, 2, 6. So 9 has got to be in here. So it's then, if I take 9 from 21 to 12, it's then 7 and 5 or 8 and 4, which goes with that up there. 8 and 5. 9's there. 9 is actually here. So if this is 9 and 12, I have 11 to be shared over 3 boxes. So if 11's so 23, so 20, 30, so these are 15. Okay. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 32, 37, 8. My goodness, I can't see this. So 12, that's 11. So that's a 6. That can't be a 6. Alright. But 6 can be here, 6 can be here. Come on! $28, 14. So, because this is 28, it's got to be 6 here, 8 and 9. 9, 8, 4, 7, or 6, 5. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 1, 2, 6 is going to be here. So 6 is going to be here. That means that with this 9, 2 and 6 is out. 3 and 5, 8 and 6. So 8 is here. 8 can be here or here. Have I solved 8? So this is 8 and 6 because it can't be 9 and 5. This is 8 and 5, so 8 can't be there, so 8 comes down here. So 8 is one of these, which means that this can't be an 8. So this is a 7, and this is a 5. Alright, remember 5 and 8. So 5 here, 8 here, 8 here, 6 here. Okay, so because of this 7, this is going to be a 7 and 9 here. Look, it's taking me 14 minutes to get some sort of traction. Because of the 2 5s here, this is going to be a 4 and 2. Because of the 4 here, this is a 4 and this is a 2. So now we've got 1, 3, 5. So 5 can't be there. 1 and 4 works. 3 and 2 works. So, okay, I need 1, 3, 5. 5 can't be here, 5 can't be here, so that's a 5 there. This is a 3. Okay, so 3 and 2 works. 3 and 7 works. What's the other number? 1 and 9 works. 1 and 4 works. Okay. So 3 is there. What else can we see? So we told you this is 6, 1 and 2. Because of this 2 here, this is going to be the 2 here. This is 2, one of these is a 2. 9 can't be here, so 9 can't be, is in this column. 9 can't be here, so that's a 9 there, leaving me the 1 and the 6. 1 is here, because that finishes off that column. 1, 2, so 2 and 7 works. Actually, that's the only thing that works, because 1 and 8 doesn't work, because there's the 1 and 8 there. 3 and 4, 3 and 6, 4 and 5, so this is going to be 2 and 7. If that's 2 and 7, this is 1 and 6, and this is 9, 8, 5. Alright. 13, 8 and 2 works here. Of course it does. The other one is 7. So if that's, so that can't be 7 and 3. So that's a 7 there. This is a 2. Finish off this with a 2. And that means that 6 plus 9 is 15. So that equals 8. Alright. We're starting to make some moves. I need a 1 and a 4. Or a 3 and a 2. The 2 can't be there, so this is going to be 1 and 4, which means this is 3 and 7. Alright, chuffed with that. 7's there, 7's there. 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that could make it 4, 7. So 4 can't be in this, because that'd bang at 7, 8, 9, and the 7 can't be in both of those. So 4 is here, 8 and 9 is here, 5 and 6 is here, so 5 can't be there. So this has got to be a 5. This is a 6. 6 and 1 over here, because of the 6 here. This is a 6 here, leaving this to be a 1. The 9 comes across here, 9's there, 8's here. So 9 is down here somewhere. So this is now 3 and 4. 1, 2. So this is 10 to go. So this is 1 and 9. So 1 and 9 here. 2 and 8 here, because of the 2 there. That's an 8. This is a 2, and I'll explain this. If this is 1 and 9, 7 and 3 was out, 4 and 6 was out, so that was 2 and 8, which means this is 5 and 6. So if this is 5 and 6, this is 3 and 4. 5 and 6 here. This is going to be 1 and 7. 1 and 7. So 1 can be here or here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 can be here or here. Alright, you think you're getting somewhere, but you're not really. 7 and 1, so 9, 8 and 5. So 8 and 5 is here, 8 comes up here, so 8 is one of these two. 4, 2. So 2 and 9 is here, so 2 can't be here. 2 can't be here, so this is a 2 and 9. Because of this 9 here, this is a 9. This is a 2. So 2 is going to be one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 4 can be across here. 5, 6, 7. 4 and 7 across here. So 4 and 7's out, 2 and 9. So this can be 5 and 6. It's unlikely to be 5 and 6 because of this here. So this is more likely to be 8 and 3. And this is going to be 5 and 6 here. Okay. 10's 1 and 9, but I don't know more than that. 1's there, 7's there. 1, 9. So I need a 3 and a 4. So 3 and 4 here. 1, 2. If that's a So if that's a 3, that's going to be 9. So that would be 3, 5, 4. So 3 and 4 there. That's a 3. That's got to be 8 and 5, or it can't be 9. 8 and 7. Sorry. So it have to be 8 and 7 because that's 7 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 1. So 1 has to be here, here, or here. 4 can be here or here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so look at this. So this is going to be 5, 6, 8, and 1 is the other number. So that's a 1 there. Alright, so 1 is up the top here. 1, 2. So 2 is one of these. 3, 4. 2, 4, and 7. 2, 4, and 7. 2, 4, 7, 9. So we've got 5, 6, and 3, 8. So 8 can be here or here. 5 and 6 can be in all of those. 1, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. So 8's there. 3 and 4. So 3, 4 and 8 would be 12, 6. 3, 8, 7. Okay. 3. 8 and 3. 7 and 1. So 3 and 4. 8 comes up here. 3, 8, 4, 7, 2, 9. So 5 and 6 here. 3, 4, 1, 7. 5 and 8. So 5, that's 5. That can't be 5. So 5 is one of these two. That makes this 3 and 4 across there. So the 3 is there, or the 4 is there. Okay, 1 can't be here, so that's a 1 there, 9 there. So finish off this column, I need a 9. So there's a 9. I need a 1 here, because this is a 1, 6, and I know that can't be a 1, so that's a 1 and a 6. 6 comes up here, so that's a 6 here, and this is now 5 and 8. So 5 and 8 is here. I need a 5 there, so that because of this 5 and 8, this has got to be a 5, and then this is 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 is got to be here. Now that leaves 1 and 4, or 2 and 3. Can't tell you how. So 2 can't be there. So 2 is one of these. 1 and 6 there. 9, 8, 5. 5 could be anywhere. 7 and 1. 3 and so 6 can be here, here, or here. 7 can be here, here, or here. So 1 and so this would be 2 and 3, or 1 and 4. 8 is either in the top or bottom. 5 is in the top or bottom. 9. So 9 is going to be here. 9 is going to be here. If that's a 9, that'd have to be 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are out, so that's a 9 there. That brings this to be the 9. 8, because of this 8 here, and 5. Alright. That's got to help a little bit, surely. Okay, so 8 has got to be either here or here. This could be 2 and 3, 4 and 1, so that works. Okay, so 8 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 are killing me. Absolutely killing me at the moment. They are everywhere and I can't see what I'm doing wrong. So 6. Gee, I'm very confident that's a 6 because this is a 5 and 6 and this would be a 5 and 6 and I can't distinguish. In fact, I'm going to say it is a 6. That's a 5, leaving this to be the 8. So this has become the 8 and 3 here. So that was a form of X-wing in my mind. So this is 15, this can't be 7. So that's a 7 there. Then that's going to be 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 here. 2 and 4 here. Because of the 2 here, this is going to be a 2. This is going to be a 4. 4, 6 can't be 4 and 6. So this is 3. This is 3. This is 4. This is going to be 7. Surely this is breaking the puzzle now. So 7 can't be in this column. So 7 and 7's not in this row and this row. So 7's here. This is a 1. 1 has to be here, which means 1 has to be here. This has got to be a 4. Finish off that row. So this is 2 and 3. Because of 2 there, this is a 3. This is a 2. 8 from 13 is 5. Coming down here, 5 is here, 6 is here. Still got a 3 and 4. 3 can't be there, so that's a 3. This is a 4. 1, 2, 3. So this is 4 and 6. Because of the 4 there, this is going to be the 4, and this will be the 6. All right, we did that in just over 28 minutes. Admittedly, there was a minute of explaining. Really bogged down there. Really quiet. Disappointed on how that worked out. Persistence was the key to this puzzle, and I had to be really persistent. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.